Good evening. My name is Derek Day. I'd like to thank my colleague for the excellent beginning information. I will be picking up at slide 6 and going over the Tesla and the advantages thereof. Um, First off, a little overview of the Tesla Model S. It's the only long-distance 100% electric car available. There are several hybrid cars that are part gas, part electric, but this is the only pure electric car that can go long distances throughout the United States. It has an excellent safety rating. It has been reviewed by National Transportation Safety Advisory Board and scored one of its top scores it's ever given out. It's sometimes referred to as a computer on wheels. It is cutting edge technology involved with this car. The car will learn how you park and where you park, and once you get close, it'll take over and park itself for you, including parallel parking and also including long distances. It'll drive you all the way down your driveway and park in your garage for you. When you're going down the highway, if it's a long stretch of highway that it knows, you can take your hands off the wheel and it will drive, which would be excellent for instance like around I-70 in western Kansas, where it's just a straight shot for hours on end. And finally, another nice little feature is there are no dealerships. There's no middleman involved here. There's no, you're paying somebody who's paying Tesla. Tesla sells the cars directly. So the price you get, won't have that factor of the middleman involved with it. Speaking of pricing, as you'll see from slide 7 on our presentation, all the cars we chose for our presentation are all luxury cars. That's the one thing they have in common. The Tesla falls what I would call right around the middle. It's at least, it's not as expensive as the Audi, and it's around the same price as the Charger, but it's not as cheap as the Corvette. Although honestly, the Corvette with all the extra packages and everything ends up about the same price as the Model S. So. Safety-wise, all the cars are pretty much at a wash. At this price range, you're going to get a pretty safe car. Aside from the Corvette, which wasn't tested. They never submitted one to either of the safety boards. So there might be something behind that. It is kind of it was built for speed, but, without further data, it's hard to say for sure. Gas mileage wise, though, is where the Tesla really separates itself from the competition. If you factor in the amount of energy it takes to, power the Tesla and they've actually figured out a formula about how much that equals in, raw resources. The Tesla Model S gets over 100 miles a gallon, around 102 is the estimate, which is far and above beyond the other 3 luxury cars we chose. It's nearly triple most of them, and it's almost quadruple of the Dodge Charger Hellcat. So it's a great value. I mean, it may cost you a little bit more up front, but honestly, it's almost like an affordable luxury car once you factor in the fact that you're going to be saving countless hundreds of thousands of dollars on gas. So now, just because it is fuel efficient does not mean that it's a slacker. It actually posts the second fastest 0 to 60 time, only being beaten by the Corvette. It's considerably faster than the Audi, and the Charger, the Corvette, and the Model S from Tesla are all neck and neck right there. So, but strictly by the numbers, the Tesla is the second fastest one. If there is a kind of a handicap for the Tesla, it is its max distance on a single tank of gas. Of course, on Tesla, we're talking about a tank of energy. Once you fully charge the battery, you can get around 260 miles, which is right in the same neighborhood as a Corvette. But it's thoroughly beaten by both the Audi and the Charger, which are considerably larger cars, though, and have a significantly larger fuel tank than the Vette. So, things to consider when thinking about, which car to choose. Those were just a few of the features of the Model S. I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to my colleague, who will inform you about the next car, and at the end, we'll give our overall suggestion of which car we suggested. Thank you.